Imagine a war fought not on Earth, but amongst the stars. This isn't a Hollywood movie. It's a very real possibility. Discover the technological advancements and geopolitical tensions driving us closer to a space war, and the chilling consequences that could follow. Let's start with the technology that's making space warfare possible. Today's hypersonic missiles can travel faster than 5 times the speed of sound. Too fast for current defense systems to stop. Directed energy weapons, like high-powered lasers, are now capable of disabling or destroying satellites in orbit without a single explosive. And then, there are space-based platforms. Satellites used not just for communication or weather forecasts, but for spying, targeting, and military coordination in real time. Artificial intelligence is transforming the battlefield too, from autonomous drones to predictive algorithms that identify threats before humans even notice them. AI is beginning to take control of the battle space. In a space war, it's very possible that machines, not people, will make life and death decisions in milliseconds. But this isn't just about technology. It's about power. The United States, China, Russia, all of them are racing to dominate space. The US has created a dedicated space force. China has demonstrated its ability to destroy satellites. Russia is developing space-based jamming and interception tools. Why? Because whoever controls space controls the high ground. And there's more at stake than just military dominance. Space holds enormous economic potential. Asteroids could contain rare minerals worth trillions. The moon has water ice that could support fuel production. Mars may be the next frontier for colonization. Strategic locations in space, like lunar bases or orbital choke points, could become as contested as oil fields or shipping lanes on Earth. But space war raises questions that go far beyond politics and money. What happens if we start destroying satellites? The debris could trigger a chain reaction, creating a cloud of shrapnel that endangers every spacecraft and astronaut forever. And what laws govern war in space? The Outer Space Treaty of 1967 bans weapons of mass destruction in orbit, but it says little about conventional weapons, cyber attacks, or autonomous systems. There are no clear rules, no accountability, and no precedent. Are we prepared to unleash weapons in space without even knowing the full consequences? How do we protect the space environment, not just for our generation, but for every future mission that will rely on a safe and stable orbit? Let's imagine how a space war could actually unfold. 2 nations are on edge. Tensions rise over trade, cyber espionage, or a military provocation. One side makes the first move. Satellites start to fail, communications break down, GPS signals vanish. It's not a physical strike, it's a cyber attack, crippling space infrastructure from the inside out. Next, kinetic weapons come into play. Tiny satellites, known as space drones, intercept and destroy enemy assets. Lasers blind surveillance arrays. A hypersonic missile launches not at a city, but at an orbital station. The chaos extends to Earth. Banking systems fail. Flights are grounded. Armies are left without coordination. All because of a war happening silently, invisibly, high above us. This is the future we could be heading toward. More autonomous weapons, more militarized satellites, more cyber warfare in orbit. Private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and others will also be caught in the middle, whether as targets, participants, or reluctant witnesses. And the global balance of power? It could shift dramatically, depending on who dominates this new domain. But there's still hope. International cooperation, stronger treaties, and better oversight could prevent the worst-case scenarios. We've faced arms races before. We know the cost of escalation. But in space, the stakes are higher than ever, and the margin for error is almost zero. So, is space war just science fiction? Not anymore. As technology advances and political tensions grow, space is becoming the next frontier for conflict. The question now is not if space will be weaponized, but how we'll respond when it is. Will we fight for control, or will we choose cooperation? Because the future of space is the future of humanity.